approximately 5% of the US, or 16 million people, are vegetarian. About half of those are vegan, and this number is rapidly growing.
The reasons for going vegan rest on a three-legged stool. We start with animal compassion. This was where veganism began. Then, a low-fat, plant-based diet is the only way of eating that has ever been shown to reverse coronary disease, and we know that heart disease is the #1 killer of both women and men in the United States and much of the developed world. Then the third is the environment.
A revolution in veganism has exploded onto the scene, and it's no longer for a select few. That's the message of 30-year vegan and author Victoria Moran.
We're not all celebrities. We're not all people who look like we could be on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. We're also not leftover hippies and leftover punk rockers. We're all kinds of people. As a health educator and vegan coach and author, I advocate a high green, high raw, high energy kind of lifestyle. It means that we're having lots of beautiful, colorful food. And we know that the antioxidants, those great phytochemicals that are supposed to ward off degenerative disease, are found in the colors of the fruits and vegetables. Your shopping cart and your plate should look like a Christmas tree, mostly green with splashes of other bright colors. So you want to have lots of raw foods, lots of fruit, and beans. Beans are amazing. And interestingly enough, dark leafy greens pack a nutritional wallop, actually have per calorie as much protein as beef.
Evidence of the importance of the plant-based diet goes back decades.
The China study was called by the New York Times the Grand Prix of epidemiology because it was the biggest look at human nutrition ever taken. It was a 20-year study that started in the lab at Cornell with Dr. T. Colin Campbell. The takeaway from the China study that even the researchers did not expect was that the more animal food consumed, the more disease. The more plant foods consumed, the more health.
Based on this scientific evidence, Dr. Campbell proposed a golden rule for eating.
The term whole food plant-based diet was coined by Dr. T. Colin Campbell. It means a diet based entirely on whole foods from the plant kingdom: vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, beans, and some nuts and seeds.
The benefits of this diet are evident in some of the world's longevity hotspots, places like Greece, Costa Rica, Sardinia, and Japan. In rural China, many 70-year-olds have the same blood pressure, 110/70, as the average 16-year-old American. In rural Kenya, where the population only feasts on meat on very rare occasions, blood pressure actually goes down with age instead of up. Each of the longest living people in these areas enjoy a diet largely made up of whole grains, vegetables, soy products, and aquatic protein. These diets are simple and are linked to our past. A move back towards a predominantly plant-based diet and away from a meat-focused industrial system would be a huge step in alleviating many of the health and environmental problems we are battling today.